If there's anything I hate about being an anime fan, it's sort of being part of a community where it seems like it's okay to be negative toward ourselves and toward everyone else in said community. Like, I don't think there's any other niche kind of fandom that treats itself so poorly and with such toxicity as anime fans. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I play a lot of Overwatch. People that play Overwatch, games can get toxic with each other. People yell at each other. People call each other autistic and stuff like that. But you don't hear that, oh, we're Overwatch player trash. We're gamer trash. We're trashy people. No, and, it'd be better off if I didn't have friends. And you don't have all these, like, really negative memes going on the internet about it. I don't think you don't see, like Star Trek people doing that, or like, and I guess Star Trek's like an older reference now, but like, you know what I mean, or like fans of like Game of Thrones, like, you don't see those sort of people like shitting on themselves and the community around them, and what you're really doing by doing that is you're hurting the growth of said industry. Industries will only grow if they can market themselves toward more people. So like, I want anime to be more popular, and I think a lot of people feel the same way. I think maybe some people disagree, maybe some people like how niche it is, but I would like it to be more popular, more accepted by, the general public, and I guess more so I want more people who haven't experienced anime before to check it out and see that it might not be what they perceive it to be. And that kind of goal of mine is constantly thwarted by people on the internet who make all these friggin' stupid memes and all these jokes about how trash they are and how everybody's opinion is trash and how every anime is trash and every show nowadays is trash. And yeah, we have too much anime. That's a problem nowadays. Like, there's a million shows every season. I don't really watch seasonal anime. I don't really give a fuck about that. That might be a problem. I think maybe we should have some less shows per season. That's a whole nother argument. But to sit back and say like I'm trash for liking what I like, it's like it's such a like ridiculous concept to me. Like, I don't sit in a restaurant and it's like eat there and eat a buffalo chicken sandwich and say, "Man, I'm buffalo chicken sandwich fan trash. This is delicious. I'm trash for liking it. Aren't I a piece of shit?" Like no, nowhere else do people act like this. Like, why? Why is this okay? Like, I asked this on Twitter, and a good friend of mine responded by saying that, like, basically, like, groups of people have sort of made it okay by constantly doing it, and that's very, very true. And like, I don't understand why those opinions become popular and we follow those opinions and we don't counter those opinions. A lot of the use of the terms that we even like hide behind, I think we use ignorantly. Otaku is not necessarily a positive thing. Weeaboo, for sure, that just means that you're obsessed with a culture that's not your own. Do I really get my, feathers in a bunch here if people say, like, yeah, I mean, I'm an otaku, so I like this or whatever? No, I guess you could call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. I guess I would rather, if there's a lesser of two evils, I guess I'd rather have you call yourself an otaku or a weeb than trash. Because trash is trash. Like, you don't need to translate that. Like, trash, like, you are describing yourself as, like the shit of the earth. Like, the shit that nobody wants. And when you do that, you are just, I feel like you're trying to bring everyone down to your level. If they're not already there. And if you're a shitty person like that, then honestly, I don't want you in my community. Like, I don't want you like promote like talking about anime or something. Like, I think this medium needs positivity. Like, it needs people. It doesn't need me. I shouldn't have to be sitting here right now like making an angry video on my channel because I'm not an angry person. Anybody that knows me, or if you've watched this channel for any amount of time, I make one of these videos like once in a while if something really pisses me off. And generally it's the same fucking message over and over and over again. Like, I'm beating a fucking dead horse here. That I want more positivity in the anime community, and it's just more and more negativity. And it's not even like particular like incidents that I'm talking about. It's just like something that has consistently happened and seems to be getting worse as time goes on. And maybe I'm just noticing it more because I'm older now. And it's not going to make me not watch anime. I'm going to continue to watch anime. It's not really anime's fault. Like, it's not the people that are creating this' fault. I'm not attacking anime per se here. I'm attacking the community. Like, if you're promoting this self-deprecation, it's your fault. You're ruining your own community. And whether you give a fuck about that or not is up to you. I think I feel worst for the people that are pressured to think like all otaku or all weebs and just think that they're shit, and maybe they don't have like necessarily like a strong backbone or a will to defend what they love, so they kind of just roll with it. When I was younger, I was definitely more like that person. Like, I would have never made a video or something like this. I would have never spoken out against the masses like this. I'll be honest, when I was in high school, I was a much different person. I was the kind of guy that rocked a band shirt every day. It's going to be hard for everybody to believe out there, I wore skinny jeans and a studded belt, and I skateboarded shittily. That's beyond the point. I was in a point of my life where I was not a very positive person. I did not look at myself in a very positive manner, or the world around me in a very positive manner. And over time, I sort of grew out of that. I still like a lot of the same music. That's what I'm saying. That there's a point there. Is like, you can change over time. Like, I think that a lot of anime fans who think in this negative tone, I think that they can change and still like. You can still like anime and not think that you're trash. Like, it's possible. There are people out there, believe it or not. I still love metal music. Am I the same person that loved metal music when I was in high school? No. I don't look at the world as negatively as I did then. And I didn't want to... I would purposefully try and make myself appear weird. I would always, like, dress in, like, black and stuff like that. And I would try and make myself, like, different for... I mean, maybe a lot of reasons. But... I would never stoop so far as to, like, say that I was shit. Like, that is, like, the lowest of the low. Or I'm trash, rather. Sorry. Basically the same fucking thing. So you might as well just, walk around with a fucking, like, toilet around your neck or something. If you're gonna say you're trash, why don't we just go one step further and just say it's shit? But, I think it's important to know that as you get older, and I feel like a lot of anime fans are younger than me at this point. I'm 26 years old at this point. And I'm assuming that most people that are really into anime are probably younger than me. Just a guess. No statistical proof here. If you are feeling that negative about yourself and maybe the world around you, I mean, I can't tell you specifically how to get help and how to get yourself out of it. I can tell you, for me, it kind of just took time. Like, time sort of like healed wounds, and I would, get into hobbies, like anime being one of them, and I would kind of let those sort of take me out of, like, the stress of life. And I think that's a beautiful thing that anime can be. It's sort of a minor escape to the negativity in life, but I don't think it could be your only escape. I think you have to have a lot of different things. Definitely try to avoid I make fun of myself all the time, so I'm gonna use the term self-deprecation, but degradation, I suppose. Don't try and degrade yourself, like, in your head and think that you're any lower than anybody out there, because believe me, there's probably way shittier people out there than you. People can be shitty, okay? But people, I don't think at their core, I don't think they're trash. And anime fans certainly aren't trash. And I don't know. I wish that we can evolve from this. I wish more people would speak out against it. I wish that a majority of, anime memes on the internet weren't insanely negative or just insanely cringy. Like, I don't know. And I don't want to sit here thinking that I'm like, the king of the anime community here, because I'm not. I guess you don't have to think the way that I think about things, but it just pisses me the fuck off. Like, I hate I hate trying to promote a community that just shits all over itself. Like, if you want that kind of content from me, like if you join here expecting me to be doing that all the time, like maybe okay, you might have joined from my Harry Lolly video. That is a character that I play. Okay, that is the exact opposite of what I want to be. It is a joke. If that's what you want, then you don't want to be sub to me. Okay, because that's not how I view myself, view the community. That's not how I want to promote this medium that I love so much. To those out there that, might be struggling with, self-esteem issues or whatever it may be, my only advice would be try to accept who you are. And like I said, it can get better, emptiest words on the planet probably to a lot of people, but it can. Like, I was at some lows years ago and nobody's gonna really give a fuck. But like I was, and I'm at a much better place now. There are days where I feel shitty. There are days where everybody feels shitty. But I would never stoop so low as to call somebody trash, or myself trash, or I'm trash for liking X show, or X Y girl is best girl in this show. Aren't I trash for liking her? Like, I don't know, man. Being an anime fan should be a good thing. It should be a good thing. And I feel like as time goes on, yes, it's getting more popular. Yes, it's getting more accessible. But it's also getting, like, cringier. And I don't know how we can stop this boulder from falling. And I don't know. If you agree with me, let me know down below. If you disagree with me, I'm sure you're going to let me know too. I had to talk about this for a little bit. I could probably talk about this for like a really long time. Maybe I'll revisit this. But yeah, let me know. I do got a Patreon. I'll link that down below. Thank you to Nia for her kind donation this month. Trying to be a little more happy here at the end of this, because I'm really not that angry of a dude. Just like with certain stuff that pisses me off. Thank you all for watching. And this is Miasma signing out.